If you're stuck in a relationship where he's the one messing it up, but somehow it's you who has to end it, walk away or file for divorce, this video is for you. Because the truth is, he doesn't want to stay, but he sure as hell doesn't want to be the one who leaves. Let's talk about that. There's a pattern I've seen play out again and again with women I coach, and I've lived it myself too. It goes like this. He lies, he cheats, he stonewalls you. He emotionally checks out and treats the relationship like a burden, not a bond. But ask him outright, do you want to leave? And he'll say, no, I love you, except nothing in his behaviour looks like love. What it looks like is this. He wants you to be the one who ends it so he doesn't have to carry the emotional weight of being the one who left. And if you don't see that dynamic clearly, you'll walk straight into the trap. You'll cry, you'll beg, you'll try harder, you'll file the paperwork, and he'll just sit there, emotionally passive, watching it all burn like it's happening to him, because that's the real game here. This isn't about love, it's about emotional positioning. He doesn't want you, but he doesn't want to be seen as the one who gave up either. So he drags it out, pushes your limits, plays silent treatment, leaves divorce papers on the coffee table like a sad prop in a play he's written, but never says a word. Because in his head, this whole thing is a theatre. And you're cast as a villain who couldn't handle it anymore. So I'm going to tell you about a client. She was married for 10 years to her husband, but he had history. His mother left him, his sister rejected him, and at 14 he was sexually involved with his stepmother. And when the truth came out, his father divorced her pretty smartly, never to speak of all of this ever again. And what did he learn from that mess? He learnt that women get close and then they vanish. That love ends in betrayal, that if he screws up bad enough, someone else will always pull the plug, so he doesn't have to. And then fast forward 20 years, he cheats on his wife, gets caught, she files for divorce online. Not because she's done, but because she's just exhausted. She wants to wake him up, shake him out of the emotional coma. But here's what I told her. Cancel that divorce. Why? Because if she follows through, he gets to fold the whole story into his lifelong pattern of women always leave me. Even when I mess up, they give up on me. He has never had to look in the mirror. And here's what happened. The minute she cancelled it, he panicked. Suddenly he was angry. He left the house sale papers on the table. He refused to speak to her. Why? Because now he's got to decide. Now, he was the one who either had to make it work or break it. And this is terrifying to a man who's never taken responsibility for his own actions and pain. You see, most people aren't afraid of losing love. They're afraid of being the one who ends it. Because once you admit you broke something, you can't hide behind the story anymore. And that's what this is really about. This video isn't about saving your relationship. It's about refusing to carry the emotional weight for a man who refuses to stand in his own truth. Because if you're always the one doing the work, always the one cleaning up the mess, always the one who walks away to protect your own sanity, then guess what? You're also the one he blames later. And that's to the next woman, to his friends, to himself. She left me, she's changed, she gave up. It doesn't matter what he did. In his story, you pulled the plug, and that keeps him emotionally untouchable. So what do you do instead? Well, you stop reacting. You don't file for divorce out of exhaustion. You don't engage with his passive-aggressive silence, and you don't chase him for the connection he clearly isn't giving. So what do? You do the most powerful thing you can possibly do. You stand still and you say, I'm not going anywhere for now, but I won't live like this. You decide if this continues or ends. I won't make that choice for you. And then you wait, because now he's in the hot seat. Now he has to feel the burn of emotional responsibility, and now he has to look at that relationship and say, I'm not willing to show up for this. And if he does, then at least you know it's real, not just another relationship you carried on your back until your legs gave out. Let him do the leaving. Let him make the hard choice. Let him walk out and see how it feels to be the one holding the gun, not just the one lying on the floor claiming he was shot. Because here's a truth bomb. If you always end it, he never has to feel what he destroyed. He never has to change. He never has to grow. So don't hand him the easy way out. Don't be the one who ends it so he can sleep at night. Stand still, hand in the mirror, and let him be the one who finally walks out into his own truths. Let him end it. That's the whole point. Set up the rejection for yourself. Know full well that he quite possibly can't do it. And allow yourself to sit there, because if he manages to reject you, you know full well it was never, ever about you. Because at the end of the day, only people who aren't very nice reject other people.